Hello everyone. So in this video, I want to share with you my perception on how addictions, patterns, and behaviors start. Have you ever been in a situation where you're upset, worried, anxious, or fearful, and you found someone or something that made you feel better? And did you continue to go back to that person, place, or thing to help you feel better? And then as you did that more and more, it became unconscious and just an automatic response. Well, this is what happens. We program ourselves to respond in certain ways. We're stimulus response machines. Something happens and we respond automatically. And the more we do it, the more we program our subconscious mind, our nervous system to react and do things in the same way. And the longer you do the behavior, the more difficult it is to change because it's so ingrained. So you might be asking, well, Deb, I've been doing this for so long, responding the same way, and most of it's unconscious. How do I change it? How do I get out of an addiction? How do I get out of a behavior that I know isn't serving me, but I seem to keep doing it and I don't know why? Hey, that's a great question. I struggle with that for many, many, many years. The very first step is awareness. Awareness is always the first step. I always say awareness is the first step, and then we can see where we want to correct. So awareness is the first step. Now you're aware of what you do. So you ask yourself, how is this serving me? Because it's always serving a positive intention. So notice how it's serving you. Like, for instance, for when I had an eating disorder, it has served me in so many ways. I can make a list of it. But one thing I felt, it kept me safe. So that illusion, but to me, it's not an illusion. I wanted to feel safe, and I created this behavior where every day I did the same thing, the same way, and just responded in the same way and ate the same foods, and it kept me safe from failing, kept me safe for trying anything new. It kept me safe in ways that I didn't go out with people. It kept me safe in so many ways, and I had to start finding new ways to help keep me safe. And yeah, also changing the perception within, the thinking and feeling and all that stuff that goes along with it, but also to take some physical action and finding other ways to help keep me safe. And the bottom line was I didn't feel safe with me. So the first step was learning how to love myself and being compassionate with myself and being with myself like a parent would with a child. The things that I really didn't learn at a younger age because it wasn't reflected back to me. When I got upset, angry, sad, anxious, or whatever, I was either told to stop feeling that way or I was ignored. So how did I ever learn how to be with myself in those feelings? Eventually, anytime that feeling would come up, I would go exercise, or I'd go obsess about food. I'd go to the bookstore and read about it. I would cook for people. I would do anything anytime that feeling would come up. So how I changed a program, how I started to soothe myself was anytime that feeling came up, I would sit with myself and just be with myself. And it was intense at first. I talked in another video how I would just cry. I would just lay on my bed and cry, and I did whatever it took. And today, now when those feelings come up, I just welcome them. I welcome them with love, and I always ask them, what needs my attention here? What are you needing? Little me, what are you needing inside? How can I love you right now? So I invite you to look at any of your behaviors, any addictions, any things that isn't serving you, but you're doing anyway just because, and notice these automatic responses and become aware, and then take the steps. Sit down with that part of you and ask that part of you what it needs, what it wants, and what it's serving, because it's always serving a positive purpose. We don't do anything unless it's serving us in one way or another. Find out how it's serving you and find more healthy and nurturing ways to get your needs met. And let me know how it goes. And let me know in the comments below what you're choosing to shift in your vibration today. How you're going to be more loving and gentle with yourself. What behavior or addiction are you working on changing? Follow these steps or whatever feels right for you. Open to that love inside. Let your love lead, guide, and direct your life. You might even ask yourself, what would someone who loves themselves do? And notice the first feeling, thought, image, or whatever comes to you. That is your higher self, your inner being speaking to you, guiding you, and helping you through this life experience in a more loving and gentle way. As you do that, as you follow this inner guidance, you're reprogramming your mind and body to think, feel, act, and react in this new, more loving, more expansive, more joyful, more free way. It is a process. Be gentle with yourself. Be easy with yourself. I know you can do this. I believe in you, and I love you.